Awesome. So I'm Ashley, founder and chief stylist at AC Styles. I've got Dave here. Dave, tell us a little bit about you and what you do.
Yeah, I'm Dave. I run a company called From Military to Millionaire. We help service members and vets achieve financial freedom, and just here to look better.
Why do you want to get styled?
Yeah, I've never been a clothes guy. I've always just been, jeans, t-shirt, sweats, hoodie, shorts, gym shorts, whatever is comfortable. And now that the business is doing really well, we've kind of come to the realization that we're doing much more networking. We're looking at getting into local development. The people that we are interacting with operate at a much higher level.
So you're ready to step into that and dress the part.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to work with a stylist, and was there a specific moment or reason that pushed you to invest in styling?
Part of it was this guy, my COO.
Okay.
He's very much a believer of the you should be taken seriously. You should look the part, be professional. And then part of it also is the dating scene and everything else. It's very different now that I turn 35 tomorrow, right? And so at 35 with a little bit of money, the dating scene is a whole different beast than 23 and broke. And I think we joked, but the day we talked last week, I was like, dude, I just bought a Corvette and I'm getting out of the Z06 in the mall the other day in Crocs with socks, and my dog is eating the Crocs. My comfortable could still be not homeless. What
are some of the challenges that you face when it comes to shopping for yourself, and do you find it time consuming or overwhelming?
I just don't do it. I go online and I'm like, that looks good. So I'm like, okay, time to get all the rest of the crap out of my wardrobe. So it's just nice stuff that I enjoy and see what happens.
Dane, welcome to Los Angeles.
Great to be here.
Yes, we're excited to have you here and get you some new clothes.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Before we get started on the fun part of trying things on, I just kind of wanted to hear about how you feel about your current style and any spots where you want to improve.
Yeah, you bet. I'm going to answer it in the perspective of my wife, which she thinks I'm looking really rednecky.
Smart.
I moved to Missouri to work with this gentleman and some other people, and the next thing I knew, I was in work boots and what you see now, and it kind of just takes over my style, but that isn't something I'm really used to. So I would say I'm really looking forward to get styled.
Is there a specific style or look that you're going for? I know that you included some Pinterest images as well.
I think what made it easy is when you said, hey, put together a Pinterest board. I went on and I said, good looking dudes over 40.
Yes.
And then the ones that popped up were Daniel Craig, were, what was the other gentleman? Matthew McConaughey,
yes.
which is my wife's favorite person on the planet. So when I showed her the board, she's like, yes, this is what I want. You guys made it pretty easy. And then I came out excited about what we were gonna put together because I knew you were gonna find that mix.
Definitely. It'll be fun too, because I feel like we also found some pieces that fit that Matthew McConaughey look as well, and then even embracing for some of your Florida events as well, that kind of Daniel Craig resort style. So.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna try these pants, this shirt, and this jacket.
According to your color palette, you look really good in some olives and more earth tones. I also wanted to get you a couple of different little elevated polos. Bit later for this dressier top.
All right, look one is done.
I know, this would be nice for more casual and Florida kind of type.
Okay, I think this feels very you. Let's throw your hat on for branding. We got to think about when we can incorporate branding into your looks, since you only like to wear your own logo.
First time for everything.
How do we feel about this? You like it? You guys are opposites, CEO, COO. So let's try then the black, throw on the boots. Enjoy. And testing. Okay, so what would you say most surprised you today? Is there something that you tried?
The green shirt. I have never thought of wearing a see-through mesh. It was actually really comfortable and looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that was the most surprising, yeah.
So we've gotten a variety of outfits.
Yes.
What would you say, how do you feel like this is gonna impact either your business, your personal life?
I like the first one we wore, going out on date night or to a club or whatever. It's a good look, very rock starry vibes.
Badass.
Yeah, it's good. It'll look good. I think this is a way more fun, like, speaking outfit than what I normally wear.
What would you say to somebody if they're thinking about working with AC Styles?
It's so easy. Like, why would you? I'm not a diddly about fashion, right? Like, I could care less. And so showing up and just being like, hey, try these things on, and you're like, oh, they all fit and they all work and they all, like, super cool. It's
Awesome.
great.
Dane, how was your experience today so far?
I had a great time. It was different than we expected coming out, but I felt more confident, like look after look, and just I think you guys made it really easy and fun.
Did you have like a favorite outfit?
I really liked some of the first looks that were comfortable or linen or materials I would have never picked for me. And like walking in here, I would say the things that you had pulled out, I just would not have been able to choose. So it was like, okay, I'll try that. Be open-minded to it. And then I loved it. So that was the fun part.
If someone was asking you about how your experience was with AC Stylists or was interested in working with a personal stylist, what would you tell them?
I mean, easy. Like, just put yourself out there, be open-minded to it, and that's what you're really working with a stylist for, because they're gonna help you do things you can't do for yourself. Like I said, everything you had lined up, I was like, I don't know if I would have picked that. And then after I was like, I love this. So that was the really unique part.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We've had a great time working with you so far,
Thank you.
and can't wait to have you go home and try on those outfits for
I
your
know.
wife as well.
I'm looking forward to it too, believe me. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.